Alright, this is gonna be another short review. Another comic that I didn't have that much to say about. This is Titans issue 32. This is the variant cover, and it's better than the last issue's variant cover. That one was just conceptually bad. This is a team shot, and it's alright. Donatello, she looks pretty. My main problem with it is Emo Girl here. She's kind of just tucked away and hidden in the background. And we have got all this space here. You could quite easily move her down just a little bit and she would be a lot more prominent. She would stick out more. At the minute, she kind of just blends in with She-Hulk's leg. She kind of looks like it's shallow. Maybe that was intentional. Maybe that was the idea. But it's not good. The problem with this comic, though, is, that ad saying every issue is somebody's first issue. Well, this one is my second issue. And this is a bad second issue. We do start off with the Titans team. They're all there. But this scene is just a repeat of a scene we saw last issue. There's no new dialogue, there's no new context, it's just a straight up repeat of a scene we have already seen. This issue is mostly all about the villain. The villain, who is apparently called Mother Blood. I say apparently because they didn't actually use that name anywhere in this comic. And I got the variant cover. But apparently on the main cover it identifies her as Mother Blood. And this is all her backstory. And look, there's a racist white male. And the thing is, when you do entire issues devoted to backstory, like this anyway, they only really work for long-term readers. As a second issue, this means very little to me. If this was your first issue, you'd be very disappointed. You'd be like, oh, I have bought Titans and it's not even about them. I mean, it's perfunctory. It's backstory. It's just nothing special, really. I didn't see why it warrants a whole issue, really. It's quite generic. And, of course, the result is the Titans, they didn't appear in it, really. Like, you had that first scene, but that was in the last issue. It's not new content. And we do see them a little bit later on in a flashback. But this isn't really the team. It's a different version of the team, actually. This is when Robin was leading them, before Tom Queen gave him amnesia. That is something else, actually. Last issue, I said that the Titans team, they were down a member because of what happened to Robin. Actually, the thing is, they are down 2 members, because Tom Queen also killed off the Flask, Wally West, in Heroes in Christmas. But the thing is, with this Titans comic, it's the case that I've read 2 issues now. I've read 2 issues of Titans, and I've still not seen the team in action. Anyone got any thoughts on this? Young Justice Insiders? Because I didn't like Young Justice, really. I thought season 1 was alright. It had its moments, but I suppose I like the Insiders, I guess. And this looks like it is, well, it's not Young Justice, it's just an Insiders cartoon. Mind you, the costumes and the designs, they're really bland. Should I watch this? I could like do a review of it, I suppose. There is DC's better and more heartfelt tribute to Stan Lee. Marvel, they're still milking this. All their comics, they still have that Stan Lee tribute on with the little banner, but it is completely insincere. They didn't care about Stanley Lee when he was alive, and they only care when he's dead because they can use that to try and score sympathy points or sell more comics based on people buying them out of respectfully mourning his death. There was a pretty Asian on the back of the other comic. Now it's a boy. Now, wrong with that. Lots of people like boys. This comic, though, if you've been reading Titans since issue 1, or since the big New Justice revamp, I'm sure this won't be that bad, but as a new reader, this isn't great. It's a shame as well, because this is a book that I want to see do well. I think this is something that DC should be doing more for. Not a fucking Wonder Comics imprint or booting a writer off this so Chelsea Kane can write it instead. But I can only give this issue at best 7 thumbs up.